Alright, we are back and attempting to do this once again. Looks like we are streaming on X, we are streaming on Rumble, and as soon as possible we will be streaming on YouTube. It says sending data, but I don't see it connecting yet. But we are connected at least on 2 spots. So we'll see what happens there. We'll let that just do its thing. And while it's doing its thing, welcome back. We are in a city that I was building called West Valley. And the reason I was able to get back here, I don't know. I reset my computer. It came back. Oh, there we go. We're streaming on YouTube now. Awesome. So, let's post that. All right. Now, here we are. We're back. This is a little city I was attempting to mess around with when I first got on here. And it's just super basic. Like I was building straight roads, as you can see here. Trying to stick to a couple of my more typical commands and stuff like that as I would play this game. As like the way I would keep roads and stuff like that. So anyway, let's go ahead. We're gonna go ahead and jump on it. It's telling me that it wants more residential. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna move our way this way, and I think I want to take this 4-lane road right here. I'll choose 4 lanes, just a basic one. Let's turn zoning off. I want to see as much of this as I can. Get it all the way down here. And then the same thing on this side. There we go. Now what we can do, just for shits and giggles, because we have this freeway connection on this side now, we're going to go ahead and take a 6-lane. Let's go right here for the moment. Oops, went a little too far there. Alright, let's get rid of that. There we go. What I want to do is, I'm just going to add, again, I'm still learning stuff on here, so I'm just going to do another clover leaf, a small roundabout, nope, a large roundabout. And then we click this. Okay. Now, what I want to do is make sure that it's in the right spot. So we have... I don't know how to do anything. That's traffic manager. This is something to do with zoning. Now, what I need to do is figure out how to use... I guess maybe the mod isn't compatible with the game right now, and maybe that's why it's not being able to be used. I am not sure. I really wish I could figure this out, and I'm going to over time. Trust me, I will be getting like the different download, DLCs and stuff. And I'm assuming that that's got to be part of the issue here, is that the DLCs and the current game that I'm playing are not compatible, or like what I mean, like the mods in the current game that I'm playing So we at least can use traffic manager and whatever the zoning adjuster is, so we can learn those for the moment. And like I said, within a week or so, I'm going to attempt to start getting my hands on DLCs, things of that matter. So let's at least get this started and start learning more of our controls. Son of a gun, there we go. Learning our controls, things like that, so that we can at least get somewhere on this game in the future. So I should have kept that a 4-lane, but what I want to do, I mean a 6-lane, but what I want to do is go here, single lane roads, and I want stop that. I don't care. I want these 3 lanes. Let's go with freeform on this. And, oh yeah, there we go. Perfect. Okay. That worked out good. Okay, so I don't have some of these mods that I'm hoping I have. Like I said, I think that they're not compatible with what I'm using at the moment. But I got a couple of them working, doing their thing. And so we'll see. We'll see what happens at this point. We can at least do our traffic manager. And this is actually exciting to me. So as a console player, this is something I've never gotten to do. So I gotta remember to keep both hands available for this. So what I want to do is take this and go here, here, and there. And then what we'll do is we'll take this and go like that. Then this one. We'll do like that. Ooh, yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. Okay, so we'll connect that. Do the same thing. Since this is an in route, we'll just connect all these over. And like I said, as a console player, I have never gotten to make my traffic do what I want it to do. And this is absolutely the most, 100%, the most amazing thing I've ever gotten to do in my career of playing, come on there, of playing City Skylines. There we go. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. Abso-freaking-lutely amazing. Okay. I mean, this is probably too much, right? Is this too much? I don't think it's too much. Oh my god, this is awesome. Okay, now we gotta do this one. Okay, I'm figuring this out. You gotta just make it glow. You don't necessarily have to be on that little dot right there. Okay. Okay, 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 okay. That can stay. I'm not sure what's going on with that. I should do it like the other one, duh. Make this one just a 2-lane thing, and then this one, oops, can connect on over here. Did I do that? I think I did that wrong. I think I want that one to go there, and that one to go there, but this one, alright, whatever. It's not gonna, it shouldn't mess with things too much. Okay, my buttons are really weird right now. Oh, I'm hitting the wrong buttons. That's what's going on. Oh my gosh. I had my hands in the wrong spot. Okay. This is how I actually want that to go. And then this one can split into these 2 lanes. And then this one... Actually, no. Oh, sweet. I was wondering if I could do that. Okay, now I can go fix that other one. Okay. Alright, never mind. I'm just going to ignore it. I'm going to ignore it. This is great. Alright, this works. Perfect. Alright, so what I want to do now is I'm going to connect this 6 lane here. Let's get our road. I want to go ahead and take this 6 lane. Nope, that. And 6 lanes. Find that right spot. There we go, right there. Alright, so that's going to allow us a connection, oops, over to this other freeway now. We can take this 6 lane here. And then this one's a 4 lane. Let's go straight line, just to make sure it is the way we want it. Okay. Now, let's go ahead and I'm going to need a couple of more 6 lane roads. I think we should do one right here. This will give us some land by the water for housing and businesses and things of that nature. So let's go ahead, stretch that out. Get this one stretched out, and then here, let's go ahead, do our freeform. Because I want it, oops. connect into the road that's going to come down this way. So I might have to redo that one. Let's see, we're still 6 lanes. Let's choose straight. There we go. Nice, nice. Okay, hey, stop that. Connect. Alright, we'll do that. And then this one, let's go ahead and see if we... Nope, can't get it to connect. That is entirely my fault. There's got to be shortcuts to this, but I don't know them yet. Ooh, no, not straight. What am I thinking? I want freeform. There we go. Connecting in like that. Beautiful. One thing I want to do is upgrade 4-lane there, no zoning. Get that one fixed. And now what we can do is go zoning back, go to this, find a 2-way. I love, stop it, the 4-lane road. So what I want to do is come in here and off these ones, not the 6 lanes here. What I want to do is go ahead and just, we're going to stay really simple for now until we really start to get a better grip of this game. So let's go ahead and we're going to stick with one of the designs I like to do on my typical console build. If I can get in here, there we go. We're going to go ahead and do this. And then we're going to go with freeform really quick. And what I'm trying to do here is to keep my intersections away from each other. And I don't care if they match on each side or not. That's not important to me right now. This, the only reason I'm choosing freeform is because I want to stay on the shoreline and connect in properly. There we go. Now, let's go ahead and start off of that one. Come on. Well, it's not going to let me start in a good spot, but we can do this. You know, I just realized for some reason it's not giving me... Oh, the zoning adjuster, I disabled zoning. Oh my god, I'm a dummy. Okay, hold on. Let's go with this. Why won't it upgrade? Do I really have to do it this way? Oh my god. It won't upgrade to the road for some reason. But, alright. We'll do this. We'll just upgrade to another road and then we'll come back and upgrade back. I mean, if there's a way around what we gotta do, then let's go ahead and take it. Oh, come on, that's ridiculous. So what we gotta do here is delete these. I gotta figure out these hotkeys or whatever. I think that's what I really gotta do. Go with that. Go with our freeform. There we go. Okay, now we can add in some of these other roads. It's a long one. Alright, that should be good. Now what we can do is over here. I don't want to connect into that road, so I think that should be good. What I want to do is something like this. Do a little like thing there like that. Maybe something off of here. No, it doesn't like that. We'll find a spot it does like that. There we go. And then this could be a little business section when it requires it, because it is starting to build up for a business need here. But what we're going to try to do right now is build our housing. So let's go ahead and get our, now we're at this point. We want our water pipes. And bring them across. You know, I have a feeling that some of the things I do on console would actually make things somewhat easier on here, to be a little honest. Like this right here. Like, can I... Oh, and I can. Oh, that changes things up. Oh my god, that right there just made things like 1,000,000% easier. Awesome. Okay, so we've got the water line set up. What? I don't care. Stop bugging me. I will look at that shit in a minute. I don't need the help. Alright, no, that's not what I'm looking for. Electricity, no. Yeah, actually, yeah, we should look at electricity. Let's look at, like, some wind power. I can't do anything in the water, which is what I would like to do. So let's look at the wind power. And we can get 5 megawatts here. So let's drop one right there. Grab one of these. And, you know, know, it'd probably be easier to actually do this. Let's go ahead and grab a park. Oh man, I don't have a bunch of parks like I'm used to having. Oh, what a pain in the ass. Okay, it's alright. Get the tennis court, basketball court. Because there's so many new good little parks and stuff like that in, you know, everything nowadays. It's just so much better. Like, holy shit. Okay. At least we have parking lots. Alright. I guess I could have thought about that. That would have been useful. Okay, let's go ahead. We're going to go here. Ooh, districts. There we go. This is going to be a housing district, so we'll close that in like that. This is going to be a business district. Oh, there we go. Oh, but that's just that. There we go. Search. Okay. No. No, not search assets. I see what that's doing now. It's not what I want. I want... No. Oh, dear, dear, dear Jesus in heaven. There we go. Okay, now I figured it out. Stop it. I don't care about that shit. Why can't I do the policies? I wonder if it has something to do with needing to put buildings in the area, I guess? Let's find out. Let's find out. And this, I want all to be a B as in this. Okay, now let's go to parks really quick. Because we should... Why are they all considered large? That really sucks. Okay, I just want the one with trees. And playground, there we go. That is massive. Wow. I need an elementary school. Oh yeah, I got the European things turned on too. So elementary school. And no, not a university yet, a high school. Let's go with this one. Holy shit, that's huge. Okay, we'll go with that one. We're not going to do our typical thing in our normal, like we would do in our normal piece or PlayStation builds, where we have like a whole thing going on with fields and stuff. We're going to wait until we're a little more comfortable with the way this game plays. So, plus, again, we got to get a bunch of DLCs and stuff in order to do a lot of things. So let's go ahead and just kind of go with the flow. Let's hit play. And I think one thing I should do is just kind of take that and bring it over here so that the city is connected. Like energy wise, there's a lot of energy flowing back and forth. Now, let's see here. Now I want to see what this is all about. So let's grab this. Forced zoning, prioritizing zoning setback. I don't see anything fucking changing here. Oh, I see. Ooh. Oh, holy smokes. I figured out how to use it. That's frickin' rad. That is frickin' rad. Okay. Alright. So this is starting to build up with housing and stuff like that. That's good because we need it. Pretty soon we should start seeing a need for close that. We should start seeing a need for our stuff over here. As you can see, there's a big old flooding issue going on, but that's because I wasn't thinking and I put this over here to start with, so there's just a bunch of shit flowing down to the water right now. So, as that goes on, let's make sure that our water lines are sufficiently connected. I mean, they are, but that's not exactly how I would usually have them. So, let's fix it properly. we go. That should do the job. Let's make sure everything up here is covered for water, because we're going to start building our industrial zoning pretty soon here. Should look at water. Okay, we're doing pretty good. Can build road tolls, that's neat. So far, here's our city of West Valley, one of my first modded cities. There is a way for me to, there we go. One of my first modded cities on City Skylines as far as PC goes. Pretty excited about this. And yeah, I don't know what else to go with on this one. This is actually getting pretty cool. Like I said, I want to learn. That's the purpose behind this. We're gonna kind of. I guess I'm just gonna kind of learn with everybody here. Cemetery needed. Let everybody watch me learn. I mean, there's some of the basics that I should already know, like putting in a cemetery, for instance. I should have known better than to set that up where I did originally. Now there's a bunch of poop running down the fucking mountain here into the water. So, yeah, some stuff, you know, I'm still learning, but whatever. But this looks like a pretty decent start. I'm not totally upset with this. And for the moment, I just wanted to make a quick video here to kind of, oh man, kind of gain a little bit of, get a little bit of my dignity back from the last video where I just could not get anything to work. And this time around, at least I have a couple of mods going. Not everything. But like I said, we'll get that figured out over time here. We'll get a couple other things figured out as far as getting some, you know, some of the downloads, DLCs and stuff like that. So until then, hey, thanks for joining me. I'm glad you come back around for the second video tonight, and just to check out what I'm doing on here. This is really something I wasn't planning on doing too long anyway. I just wanted to kind of screw around and mess with things. One thing I think would be kind of cool to do really quick is to figure out that's neat. What is this? Follow terrain. Whoa, what is going on here? Marquee selection. Bulldoze. Okay, I'm gonna leave those alone. Nope. I mean, it's running good. For the computer that I got, look at this. Look how well it is running. I'm excited about this. You can see the stuff in the background. Running smoothly. All this stuff is running smoothly. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I have a video out about what I did to build my computer. It's not very hard. It costs less than $400, and here I am playing City Skylines on it. So, I mean, that is absolutely amazing to me. Oh, there are buttons for that? Oh my god. Holy crap, there's a new world for me right there. As soon as I found out there was a button to do that movement, I mean, that just opened everything up. It's amazing. Like, what? What is that? Ooh, that one zooms in. And that one zooms out. Zoom in, zoom out. Zoom in, zoom out. Oh my god, this is great. Okay. There's the bulldozer. It's the V is the hot button for bulldozing. Oh my god. Okay, we're gonna do a little learning here. So R and F do a little bit of a tilt action. B is also bulldoze. V is like an underground bulldoze, whereas B is like an above ground bulldoze. It's interesting. Okay. No. What did I do? Okay, so Y is land. U shows all this stuff. M shows all the stuff down here in the corner. K shows all this stuff up here on the left. Oh no, it's I for information. I see. Okay. I is above K. Well, okay. Oh my god, I am so excited about this now. This has made things a little more interesting. Okay. Alright. Buttons. Like, this is going to take some time. But, and I think if I... Oh, man. I'm going to make myself sick doing this, but I can combine it with different movements on the mouse. Wow, this area filled up fucking quick. Damn. You're like, no, we really want to move into town. Don't worry about it. We got this. Especially a little business area right there. Wow. I haven't even like had to build any industrial. There's no need to. We're gonna go ahead and just build one little zone right here just in case. But I haven't had to yet. This is looking pretty good though. Looking pretty good. Like, really, I can't be too unhappy with this at all. Now, one of the cool things is, again, though, is playing with this. We can adjust speeds. We can do traffic lights. Timed traffic lights. We can just turn them off or not. Which you already can do in the manual game. But the one thing that I really love, A, is clear traffic. Because that'll help with a lot of things. And you start getting back up and you're like, oh, I need to fix that. That's wrong. Then you don't have like this line that just sits there as after you fixed it. But this right here. And that's this lane connector. Now I can take my lanes and actually make them do what they would properly do in the, well, I mean, basically, like, people would come from that lane straightforward, but to just adjust it to where traffic works appropriately. Look, they want to go straight. Now they're going to go over to this lane where they need to be, and oh my god, it's so wonderful. So now, oh, I didn't even think there's other lanes here altogether, so hold on. I think... Oops, I did that wrong. I can take that out. Then... that and that. What I want to do then is that and that. Yeah. And then I guess that can also... We'll see if it screws up traffic too much. We can also go straight from that lane too. And that's how it's supposed to be. Technically. Like that's... yeah. So, you know, the thing is I just want I just want traffic to work properly. Ooh, wait a minute. Goes over and then there. Oh, but then we still have there to there. And then this one should go over. Hey, shut up over there. Dogs are going crazy. I don't know. I think I am just completely high. Okay. No, it needs to go this way. Nami, will you shut up over there?